Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Look who we have got here. Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta have received their EZA. And they seem quite good. I think that they're actually going to be a pretty impressive character, all things considered. Now, in terms of what you should do for their potential system, I'm not really too sure. I think they probably don't need raw defensive equips. I don't think you need to do that. I think raw attack equips are actually, seems like kind of a good idea. You could do additionals as well. I probably have a little too much additional. I easily could take off that bronze equip and maybe give them like a big attack equip. I think that could be a good idea. Because remember, a character that already does a bunch of additionals, you're much more likely to get their additional. You don't need any crit for this unit because they're basically going to be guaranteed critting, almost 100% of the time. Right? Like, it's the only reason that I've got crit here is, we've got it attached to this attack equip right there. I'm really considering giving them a raw attack equip bronze as well. I'm sitting here about to change it. I think I'll 20 additional, sure, but 20 additional, again, they're probably too high. Dodge, obviously, is very good. This character can be sniped and killed by a lot of big boss super attacks. I don't, a lot of times I prefer if characters have strong defense to deal with, like, big boss supers and stuff like that. But I think that this unit will fulfill their role very well. I mean, of course, dude, Orange Piccolo can be killed, right? Like, every character can get killed in this game. I think there's just different levels of, like, how much you suck as a unit, right? Like, I guess this character might potentially struggle a little bit against AoEs, although right now the major AoE fights are in, so they've still got type advantage. Whatever, let me quit blabbering away. Let's jump in. Let's see how effective they're going to be. But I think this character is going to be very good. I mean, they're probably just a hard top 10 unit overall in the game, probably. Being able to super 50 times with guaranteed crits every attack you do, they're going to do a lot of damage. Ah, lovely. They're on opening rotation. How good for us. All right, let's go. We're jumping into the Red Zone Goku Black fight. This guy is definitely a tough little cookie here. Shit. Damn. We kind of loaded into a rough situation here. Damn. Please be built good. They aren't really. Well, guys, we're in trouble. I want to get footage of Goku and Vegeta. Like, what if I put them in Cell 1? It's probably a little unfair for them. I'm going to just, physical UI, we can't trust him. I brought him as, like, a cheeky support, but we don't want to get him turn 1. I'm going to just do this. Just for science. Remember, this is not sabotage. People sometimes get very sensitive. And, oh, the waterworks are started, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, dude, it's a bad situation. We're just going to get footage of them, okay? Relax. It's fine. We're testing their limits. Let me talk about them real quick. All right, so in terms of our links, their link set is not really too bad. Key is one of the things that potentially could be an issue for this unit, but after their EZA, they're going to be living at 24 key and living with guaranteed crits. So link set is Super Saiyan, Godly Power, Warrior Gods, Kamehameha, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. We want to pair them up with STR UI is probably what we want to do, right? Then just to kind of like taking a look at some of the stuff they got. 18 key super attack, they're getting 100% stats. 12 key super attack, they're getting 50% stats. Actually, let's just play the turn while I blabber away. All right, let's see. That's it? No? Okay, that's going to do a little bit of damage. It's okay. It's okay. I will be curious to see how much damage they potentially take. Wait, did our HP fall below... How low did it get? No, we're not below 50% HP. Because, okay, so when they fall below 50% HP, they get 70% damage reduction. Once only. Which we do not have activated, right? Oh, that 70% damage reduction, I think, could be pretty good. It's designed to be paired with their... Dude, look at... Yeah, they're really crazy, man. These are all guaranteed crits because they're at 24 key. We're getting lucky with the additional supers. We do have a fair amount of support right there. Like, they're nuts, as you guys can see. We're about to get sniped. How well can we tank this? We dodge it. Oh my god, yes. Dude, yes. Oh my god, man. You can't make that up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Could we have lived that? I don't think so. I don't think that they're quite good enough to be able to survive that. Just because that's a crazy super attack. Goku Black is like 1.5 million damage. Please dodge this. Okay, good. Goku Black does crazy damage. 1.5 million damage. And then he also can... he's type disadvantage. Like, that was just a brutal situation. But they did really good. Keep in mind that they get damage reduction and crit per Rainbow Key Sphere. I mean, we just saw them, like, that's, you know, like, we're good. We saw how crazy they are. I actually would like to take a little bit more damage here. Let's see. Damn, the problem... We could do Blue Kaioken. We could put Blue Kaioken like this, and they'll get hit. He'll get hit. Yeah, but he'll definitely kill. Yes, this is the correct choice. Because I want to fall below their HP threshold, so we could activate their active on this next turn. My 17, 18 have really high dodge, so they probably would have dodged. Was that enough to knock us below? I think so. I think we did fall below. Now, what I was going to say about their damage reduction ability of their passive, by the way, that can trigger mid-turn. It's intended to be used along with their active. Yes. Okay, we're there. Perfect. Oh! Oh, shit! That's what we like to see. All right, let's go ahead and pop this. Let's pop their active right here. Yeah, they're kind of an early enough character that, like, it sounds terrible, right? Like that was before the audio quality got really good, unfortunately. I mean, it's not the worst ever, but you guys definitely understand what I'm getting at. Now, remember that their active skill does not change. It's exactly the same way it was prior to their EZA. So what the active skill does is it gives them 24 ki, 70% attack, which is ludicrous, by the way, and then minus 50% defense. Now, this 50% defensive loss should not really affect us too much, because when your HP falls below, like, okay, the way it works is if your HP is below 50% when they're gonna get attacked, right? If it's below 50% when they get attacked, they're gonna activate 70% damage reduction, and then we also get 7% damage reduction, 7% crit, and 7% attack and defense per orb that they get anyway. Well, the crit and damage reductions per rainbow orb, and then they also get 7% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. They get so many stats all over, right? 4 key, 170% of stats. They get the 7% attack and defense per key sphere obtained, and then there's also the 70% attack and defense when key is 18 or more. We'll be able to hit this. That's going to give me more stats. Please, UI Goku, stand tall and strong, baby. Yup. Very good. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Goku Black is probably dead, by the way. And when I said probably dead, he's definitely dead. Fight's over. Yeah, watch this. Hey, kid, by the way, you're in trouble, buddy. This is a guaranteed crit, by the way. They got like 50 more, by the way. Bye, kid. You loser. Oh, shit. We're not done. Yeah, don't forget they've got like 50 more coming. Like, not only do we kill him, but we kill him with like 1,000,000 attacks to spare. Yeah, goodbye, kid. You idiot. Now, here's what's crazy about this turn, right? And how strong they are is if we did not kill him effortlessly without trying, just completely shit on him and destroy him, keep in mind that we also would have probably double-digit tanked that super attack. Even though they do debuff their defense by quite a substantial margin, their damage reduction, we got, what, 3 rainbow orbs? So I think they would have been at 91% damage reduction. I mean, that's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. This character, they are ridiculously busted. All right, guys, we moved literally. Bro, like we killed Goku Black so fast, like we can't even make it a showcase vid. Oh, these are on. Oh yeah, because I turned. All right, here, let's get those off. I typically only play with like intros on if the showcase character has an intro. We got my favorite rotation. By the way, it's so funny. People are so defensive. Well, we don't need to talk about this Gohan too much, but people get mad at. To be fair, people get mad at me for literally everything. Like, actually, people get mad at me for literally everything. But people get so mad at me. Here, we'll just hit this. People get so mad at me when I run double Ultimate Gohan. They actually get like furious at me when I run double Ultimate Gohan. But like, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but Ultimate Gohan has like a really good leader skill, and like so many characters are on his 200%. So that's what we're doing right here. We of course need UI Goku to come through for us, but I do trust UI Goku with my life. Always, UI Goku will come through. There is no fear to be had whatsoever in my heart when this boy is dodging and weaving like that. We got enough ki for Beast that he should be okay. He better be okay. Remember, the naughty boy, the naughty sailor cannot nullify in this phase. A normal. Yeah, one more normal for us. No, okay. Hidden potential some additional super. He did. Again, reminder for the idiots who say, your Gohan is built wrong. Oh, there's the potential system. No. Okay, no super or anything. Okay, perfect. That's good. That's good. That's good. Pretty lucky for us. All right. Now, the blues will actually pair pretty well with Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta. So remember, I think Blue Kaioken, I mean, I guess I don't really care, but I think that Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta, they probably are the most damaging unit, right? Like, I think, like, if I said, like, I would say that, and people would go, Broly, but Broly, and it's like, no, dude, like, Broly is not even, he's not even in the same universe as the damage they're doing, because they do guaranteed crits at 24. That's what separates them apart, is the guaranteed crits at 24 ki, along with the 500 super attacks they do. So, like, they will make a really good rotation with the blues, because the blues are one of the strongest defensive slot 1, turn 1 characters we've got still. Yeah, and it's just... Oh, by the way, I didn't talk about it up to this point in the video. Maybe this is a... Well, I mean, this is a good showcase, and we've seen what they could do. Maybe a bad showcase in terms of me talking. I haven't been performing very well. My bad, I'm sorry. My talking skills are not performing very well. But they now Rainbow Orb change, which is a complete game changer for them. Dodge it, baby. Yep. That is a complete game changer. So this is a perfect combo, because them doing 4 million attack stats and then into 2 million attack stats doesn't matter when Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta will one-shot phase every single phase in the game, right? Like, does it matter how much damage Blue Goku and Vegeta do? No, it doesn't, because watch this. Yeah, hey, check this out. Yeah, he's dead in 2 seconds, right? Like, it doesn't matter. So all we need is for them to sit in slot 1, be pretty, be defensive, and then these boys are going to do this, right? And it's like, unless the boss, you know, conveniently supers us in slot 2 and kills us there, I mean, we're probably going to be pretty good. I am very impressed with this Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta. You guys know, typically... I don't really fall in line with the damage that everyone does. Even Broly, it's like Broly doesn't quite do enough damage where, like, my balls are on fire. Oh my god, he's doing so much damage. This character, though, I mean, because you just, at a certain point, you have to respect Bull, right? Like, they just come out, they're free 24 ki, free crits, they just have a million additionals, right? And they're at the point with the guaranteed crits where they're going to be doing a lot of damage on their additional normals, because remember, they're getting 100% on their 18 ki, and they live at 24 ki, so they're always going to be getting their 18 ki. They're getting 100% right here, and then even if it's an additional normal, it's going to be massively buffed along with the guaranteed crit. So they are just like so silly stupid. Oh, righty. We very good chance we could get cooked here, depending upon where these super attacks are and stuff like that. We don't need to care about UI Goku's ki. We need him in slot 1. Let's predict. I feel like this could be a double super turn. Do you guys think that this? I think this could be a double super turn. So we go Beast in slot 2, and then we'll go Gogeta in the last slot. I'm thinking that this is a double super turn right here by Goku, Black, and Zamasu. Oh, okay. It always. No! Well, that's okay, because we already got everything we needed from Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta. Bro, it's... Oh, how does... This is a running thing. I want everyone to keep track of this. We do an attack break, and then the boss... The super attack... Like, the game knows. The super attack is always, like, not the attack we would have attack braked, but it's the very next one. Still the funniest moment ever was when I had double Beast Gohan rotation. We did both active skills. We attack broke 2 attacks, and then the third attack was the super. We'll never top that. All right, guys. So, yeah, these boys are nuts. Nuts. Just a ridiculous EZA. So let's go ahead and swap over. So this is Beyond Boundless Power, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku Kaioken, and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta. So Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Leader skill is All Out Struggle or Join Forces category ki 3 and 170% of stats. 12 key super attack is the Destructo Disc and Gallic Gun, which gives them 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage, and they lower enemy attack and defense. 50% is pretty good right there, especially if, you know, we get a bunch of these supers. Oh my god, dude, their damage starts to get ridiculous. Attack debuffing does matter, by the way. That does matter, that does matter, that does matter. Because the attack debuffing is very... Right now, there's a lot of fights. Literally today, they dropped the Supreme Battle Spectacle Trunks fight, which I think Trunks is in discussion for hardest fight in the game, 100%. And at the very end of this fight, you can debuff Trunks, right? Like, they have been mixing in debuffing bosses a lot lately. So that is something to look for. It's good when a character has debuffs. Then their 18 key super, the Kamehameha and Final Flash, they get 100% attack and defense, mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then greatly lower enemy attack and defense. Very good. Passive skill, Warped Cooperation. They get 4 key, 170% attack and defense. They change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow if there's another superhero category ally on the team. It's not even just on rotation, it's on the team. That is a massive deal too, by the way. Because that does allow, like, people, you'll hear people, I mean, they sound like, you know, comedians, but like, oh my god, they're a Broly buff. And it's like, I mean, to be fair, they are going to be Rainbow Orb changing pretty easily, which could work very effectively with Broly, Chi-Lai, and Lemo. And then, again, they don't need to be on the same rotation as Carnival Gogeta, who you'd want to run on Broly's team. Just both being on the team, it counts, right? Then they get an additional 2 key per Rainbow key sphere obtained. They get 7% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. They get 7% chance to crit and 7% damage reduction, and an additional has a high chance to be a super per Rainbow key sphere obtained. And then get up to 3 additionals. And then they get 70% attack and defense when key is 18 or more. They also get a guaranteed crit at 24 key. And if HP is 50% or less, they get 70% damage reduction. This is kind of... I think they worded this weird. Let's read how... So... Yeah, it's kind of worded a little weird on this Dokkan wiki, but here it is. So, you always crit when key is 24, and then if HP is below 50% and key is 24, you get 70% damage reduction once only. It's meant to synergize with their active skill, right? Because, so this just shows by the, well, I'm never say never, but it does seem like they don't have intentions on changing. Like, as far as I understand, all they have to do is they update the game and they just add in like one table to where they could then change active skills. As it stands right now, they cannot change active skills, but any update, they literally could just decide, okay, now we're going to add this in so we can change active skills, but it just doesn't exist yet, right? But this really does seem like they just, like, rather than add this addition to the, you know, the game's code or whatever, they just put it into this character's passive to counteract the defensive debuff they get from their active skill, right? So their active skill, Body, Soul, and Power Unleashed, they get 24 ki, 70% attack. Again, this is much higher than just 70% attack, by the way, as an active skill buff. And then minus 50% defense. And again, it's much bigger debuff than just 50% defense. But the point here is you could do the active skill when HP falls below 50%. So the intention is you fall below 50%, pop the active skill, get the massive damage, but then you proc this. But the issue, though, with this character, this is something that you have to be looking out for this. The closest example I can think of is Blue Kaioken, where Blue Kaioken gets the huge one-time attack buff when his HP falls below, 58% or something like that. And, you know, it's intended to use with the Spirit Bomb, but it can proc mid-turn, and you can waste it not on the Spirit Bomb. It's the same thing with this character. Because their damage reduction triggers based upon where your HP is when you're at 24 ki and they attack, we could have a situation where the slot 1 character gets exploded, we drop down to 20% HP, then this character's in slot 2, and then their damage reduction one time only would trigger, right? So then later on in the fight, you would have an opportunity to use the active skill, but you would have already used up the damage reduction. So you must watch out. That's like the only real flaw of this character. I do think they're actually doing so much, not just their damage, but they are Rainbow Orb Changing, which is one of the strongest things a character could do. Rainbow Orb Changing creates teams, right? They just do so much that, like, I don't, like, this character will die to big boss super attacks, but, like, at a certain point, it's like, okay, like, yeah, if the boss catches you, this character's just doing too much. Like, they're doing too much. You guys know, I'm Mr. Defense always better than offense, and stuff like that, but at a certain point, the characters they do too much damage. The bosses die. Like, it's like, you know, if they can get caught occasionally, it's okay. It's all right. The entire game is RNG. Like, every character can get caught, right? I look at this unit, and I mean, I don't know. They're probably more like top 5. Like, this is these LR EZAs, and specifically these Dokkan Fest LR EZAs are just crazy, man. This unit is ridiculous. They're like, you know, I was saying like top 10. I mean, they do feel more like top 5, top 3. I don't know, dude. They seem very crazy. Then their Link set here. Super Saiyan, Godly Power, Warrior Gods, Kamehameha, Turn Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, 12 key multiplier, 150%, 24 key multiplier is 200%, and they're on a lot of teams. And here's the thing with them, man. Their problem, their flaw, used to be key. Like, you know, it's like you would really need a Rainbow Orb Changer around to help them. But now they are the Rainbow Orb Changer. And in my experience, 9 times out of 10, a Rainbow Orb Changer will create orbs enough not only to feed themselves, but the entire rest of the rotation. Sometimes the orbs are still good even for the next rotation. So it's like this character is actually so busted. Making them a Rainbow Orb Changer is like that's what changes the game for this character, because it means they're consistent, period. So they're always guaranteed critting. They're always going to be attacking 50 times. It's just, it's nuts. They're nuts. Okay, so then categories here. They, of course, run All Out Struggle. Remember, as long as there is a superhero character on the team, they're Rainbow Orb Changing, and they become a gargantuan buff for the team. Keep in mind, dude, LR Evolution Blue Vegeta and UI Goku are EZing next week. So, I mean, we're not done yet. Then they're also on Reps of Universe 7, which is, like, becoming a real, like, it's a real team just based off of EZAs, man. Like, 17, 18, as long as it's on an AoE fight, you could run them. Blue Kaioken is still a capable character, but you mostly want to hide him. But STR UI is great. I mean, and AGL UI in Evolution Blue Vegeta are going to be great soon. It's crazy. Then they're over here on the Universal Survival Saga team as well, which all these EZAs is making a lot better. They're also here on the Realm of Gods category team. More options. Realm of Gods is pretty good now. Not bad for Realm of Gods. Then they're also on the Pure Saiyan category, so they're, of course, going to be able to help out, like, you know, like God Goku's team or something like that. They're also on Join Forces. Again, major addition there. You rock them along with the blues right there. Oh! Damn, that shit is going to be fire. Then they're also over here on the full power category team. This is how they, of course, are on Broly's team, right? And it's a legitimate thing. You could easily run them on Broly's team. You do have to, as long as you got Carnival Gogeta on there, and you could add this character, it's gonna work. I don't think Broly's domain is gonna hurt this character too much either. Well, I'm honestly with them on Broly's team. Are you even gonna get Broly's domain in any fight in the game? I don't know. Probably not. No, every single fight in the game will end before Broly's domain comes out if they're on his team, right? Then they're on Kamehameha. I mean, I'm waiting for Kamehameha to get a leader, to get a team, man, a leader skill. It's gonna be craziness. Then they're also on, what is this? Powerful Comeback. Yeah, this is the Powerful Comeback category team. Another great addition right here. Awesome. They're also on, wrong one. They're on Power Beyond Super Saiyan as well. Ha, dude. Yeah, that Fusion Zamasu mission was so tough and not really so much. I hope they do put that mission out on Global because it was fun. But yeah, damn, they would blow that away. They're also on Bond of Parent and Child, of course. Then they're on the Superhero category team. Superhero is just like, I mean, it literally is going to be like undisputed, like not only best team in the game, but like team that is twice as good as any other team, 3 times as good as any other team. Like I want, because Beast and the Gammas are going to be on this. Like 3 out of the 4 LRs of the 9th anniversary are on here, plus Blue KAIOKEN Evolution Blue, and STR UI is on here. Like and Orange Piccolo. I would still, right now, I would say Orange Piccolo is #1 right now. Right, so keep that in mind. Superhero is by far the best team. And then finally, they're also on the Tournament Participants category team. Definitely a major addition to this team for sure, right? And they will synergize well with 17 and 18. So let me know what you guys think of EZA, LR, Blue KAIOKEN, Goku Evolution, Blue Vegeta. I mean, yeah, they're the best EZA in the game. I was thinking I like Broly, Chila, and Lemo better, but no. This is, yeah, I've said this is the best EZA in the game the last 3 EZAs, which is a good thing. That's a good thing, by the way. That's the way we want it. So, I mean, Dokkan is on a pretty killer streak. I would tell people, though, regardless if people remember it or not, I mean, it's more of a JP thing, but the first 2 months of 2023 were incredible as well. 8th anniversary was godly. January was incredible at the Gohan and Cell EZAs, the Gogeta and Broly EZA. Like the start of 2023 was impeccable, and then they kind of, like, really fell off. So, hopefully 2024 stays at the heights that we're in right now with the 9th anniversary. Let me know what you guys think, but this unit is, they're cartoonishly good. And it's a huge thing. EZAs are content. Not grinding the EZA, but because this character that came out 4 years ago is now a top 3 unit in the game. That's good. So, let me know what you guys think. I love y'all, of course, dearly. You are all dear to my heart. Don't listen to the Green Goblin Mask. I love you all dearly. And I'll catch you guys next time.